Normal-type Pokémon often get overlooked, right? They don't have flashy elemental powers like fire or electric types, and their type matchups are, well, let's be honest, kind of boring. They're not super effective against anything and only weak to fighting. But that's exactly what makes them interesting. They're versatile. Normal types make up for their lack of type advantage with amazing move pools, powerful STAB options like Hyper Beam or Giga Impact, and some seriously underrated battle potential. And in Pokémon Legends Z-A, things get even more exciting with the return of Mega Evolutions. Mega Kangaskhan and Mega Lopunny completely shake up the meta, proving that normal types can hit just as hard as any dragon or steel type out there. So if you've been sleeping on this type, it's time to wake up, because today we're taking a look at the best normal type Pokémon you should absolutely have on your team. Let's get into it. I'm quickly moving on to the video. Before we start, if you enjoy these types of list videos, don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Enjoy watching. Heliolisk might not have gotten a Mega Evolution in Pokémon Legends Z-A, but honestly, it does not even need one to stand out among the normal-type Pokémon. This lizard is rocking that electric and normal dual typing, and that combination gives it some really fun versatility in battle. You get that classic normal-type reliability, but with some extra spark. Literally. It is one of those Pokémon that surprises you when you actually give it a chance on your team. What makes Heliolisk so good is how well it handles coverage. That electric typing means it can go up against some of the more annoying flying types, or even certain water types that would otherwise give your normal Pokémon a tough time. Plus, in Legends Z-A, the addition of those rogue Mega Evolutions really shakes things up, but Heliolisk can hold its ground against them with the right move setup. It is not just sitting there spamming Thunderbolt, it has options. And speaking of moves, let's talk about those plus moves. These are a game changer for Heliolisk, letting it trade blows with the heavy hitters. Moves like Breaking Swipe or Bulldoze add a layer of coverage that you would not expect from a Pokémon like this. It gives you that little extra edge in fights where typing can make or break your chances. So yeah, no Mega Evolution? No problem. Heliolisk still zaps its way into being one of the best normal types in Pokémon Legends Z-A. Pyroar finally got the glow-up it deserved in Pokémon Legends Z-A, becoming one of the few normal types to receive a brand new Mega Evolution. And while, sure, its design might not blow you away compared to some of the flashier Megas, what it lacks in style, it absolutely makes up for in power. This fiery lion got a serious boost to its stats, and it feels like the kind of Pokémon that can finally back up its fierce appearance with some real bite, or, well, roar. What really makes Mega Pyroar shine is its move pool. With strong, same-type attack bonus options like Hyper Voice and Flamethrower, it can hit incredibly hard. But it does not stop there. Earth Power helps it deal with pesky rock types. Dark Pulse keeps ghost types in check. And Solar Beam can melt through water types if you time it right. This level of coverage makes Pyroar way more flexible than it used to be, giving it an edge in both story battles and competitive matches. And the best part? You can get its pre-evolution Litleo pretty early in your playthrough. That means you can raise it from the start, bond with it, and eventually evolve it into this absolute powerhouse of a Mega. It feels rewarding watching it grow from that small cub into a flaming lion that can take down some of the strongest opponents in the game. Pyroar might not be the most glamorous Mega Evolution out there, but in terms of raw strength and reliability, it easily earns its spot among the best normal types in Pokémon Legends Z-A. Audino might not look like much of a threat at first glance, but in Pokémon Legends Z-A, this little healer proves that not every great normal type has to be an offensive powerhouse. Unlike the heavy hitters on this list, Audino shines best in a defensive or support role. It is the kind of Pokémon that just refuses to go down, no matter how many times your opponent tries to knock it out. When your team needs a break or a clutch save, Audino steps in and holds the line. What makes Audino special is its incredible bulk. With naturally high defense and special defense stats, it can soak up hits that would easily take out most other normal types. Moves like Amnesia push its special defense even higher, turning it into a near impenetrable wall. And then there's Wish, one of the best support moves in the game, letting Audino restore health to itself or a teammate after a short wait. In long battles, that kind of recovery can completely swing the momentum in your favor. To top it off, Audino's utility moves make it a perfect team player. You can set up Light Screen and Reflect to protect your entire squad, or use Safeguard to block status effects that could ruin your strategy. When you combine all of that with its natural durability, you get a Pokémon that does not just survive, it helps your whole team thrive. So, while Audino might not be the flashiest pick, it is absolutely one of the most reliable normal types you can have in Pokémon Legends Z-A. Pidgeot is back and better than ever in Pokémon Legends Z-A, and this time, it is bringing some serious firepower. Once you Mega Evolve it, Pidgeot transforms from a nostalgic early-game flyer into a full-blown special attack monster. With that sky-high special attack stat and blazing speed, it can unleash moves like Hurricane or Air Slash over and over, hitting hard and fast. And if that is not enough, tossing and agility makes it so quick that few Pokémon can even touch it before it strikes. What really sets Mega Pidgeot apart, though, is how well-rounded its coverage can be. Thanks to Heat Wave, learnable via TM, or by catching an alpha version, you can melt down troublesome steel and ice types that would normally wall your flying attacks. That single addition opens up so many strategic options, making Pidgeot not just a reliable attacker, but a surprisingly versatile one too. It is one of those Pokémon that proves that old-school favorites can still hang with the best of them. And the best part? You can get Pidgeot really early in your playthrough. Catching a Pidgey and raising it up into this majestic powerhouse feels incredibly rewarding. It is strong, stylish, and genuinely useful from the moment you get it all the way through to the endgame. In a roster full of powerful normal types, Mega Pidgeot absolutely earns its place as one of the best in Pokémon Legends Z-A. So if you spot one early, do not pass it up. Mega Kangaskhan has always been a fan favorite, and in Pokémon Legends Z-A, this powerhouse proves it still has what it takes to dominate. Back in Generation 6, its ability Parental Bond made it nearly unstoppable. Every attack hit twice, dealing massive damage and leaving opponents scrambling. While Legends Z-A removes abilities entirely, Kangaskhan does not need them to stay relevant. Its raw power and stats alone are more than enough to keep it at the top of the normal-type roster. What really stands out about Kangaskhan is how balanced it feels. With high base attack, defense, and special defense, it is both strong and durable, capable of trading blows with just about anything in the game. You can build it as a straightforward physical attacker that smashes through enemies, or as a tanky bruiser that soaks up damage while hitting back hard. That kind of flexibility makes it incredibly reliable in almost any battle situation, from tough boss fights to PvP matches. And then there is the fact that Mega Kangaskhan keeps its pure normal typing after evolving. That might sound simple, but it is actually a big deal. It means it does not gain any new weaknesses, unlike many other Megas that pick up an extra type. This lets Kangaskhan stay consistent and easy to use without having to worry about new vulnerabilities. It may not be the same unstoppable monster it was in its debut, but in Pokémon Legends Z-A, Mega Kangaskhan is still an absolute beast that earns its spot among the best normal types in the game. Lopunny might start out as a cute and somewhat unassuming early-game Pokémon, but do not let that fool you. Once it Mega evolves in Pokémon Legends Z-A, it becomes an absolute menace. Pre-Mega, it is a solid physical attacker that can fill out your team early on without much trouble. But post-Mega evolution, Lopunny takes things to a whole new level, gaining a massive boost in both attack and speed. On top of that, it picks up a secondary fighting typing, which turns it into a full-blown offensive threat capable of punching through even the toughest opponents. The addition of the fighting type is a game-changer for Lopunny. Suddenly, all those moves like Power-Up Punch and Dynamic Punch hit way harder and give it solid answers to Rock, Steel, and even Dark-type foes. This new typing also gives it an identity beyond just being another normal-type attacker. It becomes a hybrid brawler that is as stylish as it is deadly. Its speed makes it great for setting the pace in battle, often letting it strike first and take down opponents before they even have a chance to respond. And if that was not enough, Lopunny's move pool is packed with variety. Through simple level-up moves, it gets coverage like Brutal Swing, Iron Tail, and Bounce, letting it handle a wide range of enemies. Add in some technical machines like Play Rough or the Elemental Punches. Ice, Fire, and Thunder Punch, and you can build your Lopunny to fit just about any strategy. It is fast, flexible, and surprisingly powerful, easily earning its place among the best normal types in Pokémon Legends Z-A. Drampa might not look as intimidating as some of the flashier dragon types in Pokémon Legends Z-A, but do not be fooled. This old dragon packs some serious power. It is one of only 2 normal types to receive a brand new Mega Evolution in the game, and that upgrade pushes its strength to a whole new level. Mega Drampa embodies what makes dragon types so iconic: incredible special attack, wide coverage, and the ability to nuke just about anything standing in its way. With a monstrous base special attack of 160 after Mega Evolution, Drampa can annihilate most opponents with a single Draco Meteor. When you do not need that much overkill, it can still hit hard with Dragon Pulse or Hyper Voice for reliable same-type attack bonus damage, and that is just the start. Throw in moves like Ice Beam, Fire Blast, Earth Power, and Thunderbolt, and you have a Pokemon that can counter almost any type matchup. No matter what your opponent sends out, Drampa usually has an answer ready. If there is one thing holding Drampa back, it is its sluggish speed. It is not going to outspeed much, even with setup support, but honestly, it barely matters when you are dishing out that kind of raw damage. Most fights will end before the opponent even gets a chance to strike twice. Mega Drampa might not be the fastest dragon out there, but it is easily one of the hardest hitting, and among normal types in Pokémon Legends Z-A, it absolutely earns its place as one of the best. The video ends here. See you in another video. Don't forget to subscribe.